So those slides, it's so cool. It's a little process, and we'll do that. And
Awesome.
so whenever you want, we can do like the kind of like design
Mm.
of presentations. We can do that if you want.
Yay.
I'll,
So good.
if they're any good.
Oh, I'm sure it's fantastic.
Only only if they're any good. Is
Okay, I
Hank
am
there?
I'm deploying the bear.
Wait,
And
don't deploy the bear. We gotta say hi to Hank. Are you
okay,
okay, Hank?
okay,
Are
go
you
ahead.
there, my man?
Hello?
Yes, I'm
Hello.
doing
Can
it.
you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
What you doing,
Yes.
brother?
Oh man. Uh those last few days have been a horror show for me.
Oh, please keep
Uh
this short.
it's not that bad, but I
You
mean,
okay?
I'm okay. It's just uh not much
Sleep.
sleep. This I didn't know they were redoing the whole how do you call it? The bathroom next to me, and
Oh.
I like to work at night, and like I can't like yesterday.
We
No,
were
it's
just
not.
talking about that. No sleep. Is that what you're saying? That's exactly what we were talking about. Way to go,
Man,
Hank.
yeah. Where to go?
Who was it that said
No,
designers
Yeah,
don't
join the
sleep?
club, my man.
I've just been working so hard, and I I I got sick again, and
Oh, I'm sorry. What this time? You
no,
don't have
it's
to
just
tell. You don't
like
have to tell.
I have to sleep with my jacket on, like my winter jacket, and
Yeah.
I'm wearing it right now as well, and like triple layered, like I'm so cold. I mean,
I hope you
but
get to the beach. Yeah,
it's
make it to
yeah.
Montenegro, my man.
No,
So,
I gotta finish this thing for the people here, and
yeah.
so I've been kind of like closing, yeah, like
We
shutting
need
myself
Figma.
off.
We need Figma. So for Charlie and Riceroni, Hank does a great Figma presentation. Loving
But
it.
no, like the thing is that I, I, uh, I should have never used another platform than I was used to. It was so much work, and then because of the drilling, of the bedroom stuff, I couldn't
Yes.
record, and then I was
Oh.
so sleepy. Never mind, but we'll talk another time. But I'm gonna mute myself now.
All right. Thanks for being here,
But I'm
Hank.
here. I'm
Yeah,
here.
I'm
I'm
glad you could
here.
make it.
You're one in a
Yes.
million, my man. I would love. You
Uh,
have a great voice.
you
Love your
are.
stories. Thanks for
All
being
right,
here.
man.
I just
Looking
want to do a
forward.
drum roll for me. We're gonna do the Craig Bear,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
and yeah, maybe another person will join. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some old friends.
There we
Yes,
go.
hey! All right, we're ready whenever
Doot, doot,
you are,
doot. Okay.
Talon Dragon. Let's get this thing started.
Three, two, one.
All right.
Now recording.
Ayo.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Talon Dragon.
You're welcome. Okay.
So, welcome everybody. This is Web3 Treasure Map. Thank you to Talon Dragon for hosting and starting Craig Bear. And all right, I'm really excited about this today. Our deep dive is continued, part four, and we're looking at the ecosystem of Polygon chain, cryptocurrency, in our treasure map, which is a illustration of uh, the various words that are buzzwords in any given technology. So I'm going to share screen and let me know if you can see it. I'm going to share entire screen. No, yeah, it's open forum. So if you guys want to just shout a question, it's totally fine. And can you see my screen? Can you guys see?
Yep,
Hey,
you're
all
good
right.
to go.
All right, so there is the treasure map, and I see a thumbs up. This is
Woohoo.
great. Thank you, Shirley, for the claps. And if you can see my screen, what's this is what we've been working on. This is um, real quick recap. We started this out like with Web3 design saying, hey, what are the different use cases of Web3? Hi, whoever popped in. And then the next time we talked about soulbound tokens, which was a super fun deep dive with the Tech Writers Guild. And then last time we did Blockchain 101, which, yeah, Alan Dragon really helped us with the layers. They're not even in there, but I think that would have been good to look at for layers. Now, today is this pretty. If you just joined, we're popping open Polygon, so actually we're going to go right there. Okay, here's some of the topics we have. Hey, I was hoping to see Yikes in here. Is Yikes in here? I'm so curious. I gotta look. Anyways, Yikes gave some really great ideas, and he's not here. Look at that. That's fun. Can you guys see and hear me okay, by the way?
Yep, you're good.
Cool. So, all right, I'll keep talking. Yikes had some really great suggestions. He had suggested Polygon ID and some other things that are in this map. Also, ED last time you really helped by asking questions, so I kind of organized it so that the top is kind of high level, and then these are more detailed levels. Like you hear everybody saying zero knowledge. We'll talk about what that is. Yikes asked about Polygon ID. So yeah, and then we really break down some really super confusing things that in an easy to understand way actually later. If you hear everybody talking about ZK EVM, we're gonna learn about that today. It's pretty much that right there, but we'll get to that later, okay? So first of all, any questions before we talk about architecture? Is everybody good? Hello? Crickets? Is this thing on? All right, good. I saw
I
a
guess
thumbs
there's
up.
no
All right,
questions.
so
We're
here we
just
go.
eager
Check it out.
to learn.
One of the things that I promised Talon Dragon is this idea of like showing you how to do this. Not just filling out the visual and then talking about it, but there's this kind of method we've been using, and I'm super excited about it because if anybody's listening, it involves Chat GPT. That's right. I said Chat GPT. It's so cool. Was this also Yikes? I can't remember. No, it was Mayhem. Yeah, it was Mayhem suggested this. And this is what I'm excited about. In our collaborations with Mayhem and Yikes and also Tech Writers Guild, like things are really happening. So let me start by saying that this is this presentation is the result of the reading of every word of the Tech Writers Guild deep dive, which was like excellent. So I want to shout out Swaresh and his team. It was really enjoyable. And what I do is I take notes and then I take all of these words and then this is the taxonomy. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep it exciting, okay? I'm trying, this is the secret sauce behind how to do the data visualization. Where's my man Glenn? Where's my man Glenn? But yeah, so taxonomy and ontology is just either using um, the excellent writing from the Tech Writers Guild, or like this was a presentation actually on alchemy, and her name is 420 Ocean. She was did a really great presentation on Polygon ID. So I definitely want to shout out Ocean 404 for a really great presentation on Polygon ID, and I pretty sure it was alchemy about like last year. It was really great. I can post a link to that if anybody's interested. But taking these type of notes that you do every day, and then also I added to that recently. Like, look at this. This is so fun. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys see Chat GPT? Anybody?
Yep.
No?
Awesome.
Yes! All right. This was so fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I typed in um, what's the architecture of Polygon cryptocurrency, and it had a great had a really great answer. It's huge and it's very difficult to read, but like this right here, the plasma framework. Let's see where that map right
Yeah.
here. So right here, this is where it maps in the tree. So that's how this architecture was created.
I want to keep this.
I
I'm going around. I want to keep it here.
have a question.
I'll go back. I'll try and wake up early after my video this next. I'm going there now. I think I'll go to I'll go and try and see if they put it on by 6.
Shall we mute somebody? Who I'll mute? I can't tell who it is. All right, so I'll continue anyways. Hey, it's nice to see you, Super Greg. Who else is here? Hey, Dan Juma. Is that Dan Juma? You want to say hi? It's good to see you. That's who that was. Anyways, all right, so we'll continue. Talon Dragons, you still see my screen? Everything okay? LOL. Pet goat? Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, I love to see you guys. Okay,
Yeah, we're
back
all
on
here.
to
We're
the-
good, and we're listening.
snake.
This is great,
Hi!
fantastic so far.
What's up?
Yeah, thanks.
Say hi real quick. How you doing, Dan Juma? It's great to see you again.
Today?
Yeah. Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. I remember what
Awesome.
we talked about branding last time. You're our brand
Yeah.
master.
I
I
mean,
give
I
you a
started working on
ball.
my presentation.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
it.
you
So,
don't have to do a presentation, but I would love to hear it. Love to hear it.
oh, okay. Okay, awesome.
So
Awesome.
good. And so, hey,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and thank you for talking, Dan. I'll give you a quick recap. This is our diagram, which is a taxonomy and ontology for,
Okay.
well, pretty much everything blockchain. You know this, you've seen this
Yeah.
before. So today's ecosystem is Polygon. And hey, do these things? Hey, Hank, thank you for that. I hope you feel better. Check this out. Has anybody been confused about any of these things? Trilemma dilemma, that's Talon Dragons. That was great. Somebody please hit a star for Talon Dragon, please. That was hilarious. I can never spell trilemma correctly the first time. Does anybody spelling bee? Trilemma. But I think it's spelled the same way as dilemma. I don't know. Somebody correct me if somebody wants to. But there is a trilemma, and it is a mild dilemma, I suppose.
Yeah.
But hey, let's talk about some cool stuff. This data visualization is really helpful in learning things. So these are all the aspects of Polygon architecture. These are key aspects, not all of the aspects, just key aspects. I think the one that really is most important is faster and cheaper. You're going to hear about plasma a lot, and I just added that adds the security back. Here's a little bit more detail. What is Polygon? It's like a lot of side chains. Yeah, go! Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Appreciate that star. So yeah, here's how I thought. I like Polygon was super confusing to me. Here's how it makes sense. It's a ton of side chains on a layer up, layer two on Ethereum. So your first layer is Ethereum blockchain, and then Polygon is a layer two on that. And we all know it's a POS, which stands for piece of stake, right? Please tell me in the comments if that is correct. Piece of stake, not. Anyways,
Not proof of
that
stake,
is a
right?
joke. Does anybody know that it's proof of stake? But which stake am I talking about, really, honestly? Nobody else. Yes! Thank you, Super Crack! Woo! Woo! Let's go. All right, thank you. Yes, piece of steak, my friends. Don't
Hey,
ever
can you hear
forget.
me? Just curious.
So excellent. That is the only joke of the presentation. So sorry.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Anyways, all the other jokes are made up. Yes, steak! Crank it up. That's great. Please spam the steak. Please max the steak spam out. Yes. Okay, cool. Can't hear you. So, let's keep going. So that's how I make sense of Polygon. That's how, yeah, it's like layers of steak. That's pretty much it, right? So, and we're gonna. Oh yeah, I can't hear you today. Oh, hey, let me fix that. Let me fix that. I can't hear you. Let me fix that again. Remember that happened before? See, I can. It's weird. It does that. I got your volume. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. Should I hang up and You want me to restart? What do you guys want me to do? Want me to restart or not restart? PD. Hey, Charlie. I can't hear anybody. Is everybody talking?
Yeah,
Oh.
we're muted. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear Hank.
It's okay.
Dang. Oh. Anyways. I'm sorry if I can't hear you. Alright, we can kind of go back. Any questions? If you guys have any questions or any comments in the chat, I can read the chat. Hank! I gotta put a fire on there. You guys are so funny. Come on, guys. It's like the fire. So, yep, we're getting back to our regularly scheduled program. We're doing great on time. Yay! Yay! Here we go. Okay, this is fine. All right. Just took a little break. Did you guys get to have a sip of your coffee? Anybody like coffee? Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Okay, so check this out.
No.
This is if you have any questions about these things, happy to talk about them. Steak.
Okay, well, it looks like Space can't hear me.
Cool.
Still. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself.
If you have any questions about piece of steak, oh, this parallel is kind of cool. Actually, let's talk about that real quick. Yeah, we'll talk about. So it kind of runs in parallel. That's how it's faster and cheaper. Okay. So that's why Polygon exists. And that's the truth. I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. I want to hear you. What? I checked. You all saw me check the volume. Do I have you on mute?
Yo, Space, can you hear me though?
I can hear you though. Yeah, it's very quiet. So I don't know it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Apologies for the difficulties. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. Okay. So sorry about that. Maybe yep, that was probably error between user and share. So hi, we're back. So back on track. The best part is the parallel. The ETH runs on its own chain, and that it can be faster and cheaper because. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for bearing with me. Thank you. I'm not a perfect human. But maybe yesterday I was pretty good. But yes, there was a birthday party, so I'm tired. So, but it's all good. It's all good. Thank you. So check it out. Running in parallel. That's what we all need sometimes. And that's why Polygon is faster and cheaper is because it's off chain, but it's actually on layer 2. Okay, so we'll see a couple more things about this. Good information, even though it's like, yes, starring that. Boom, that was cool. Thank you, Charlie. What are you saying, Dajuma? Yes. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I will go. All right. Back to it. Plasma brings back the security for Polygon, that's important. So when you hear plasma, think privacy and think, let's see if I click that. Was I get something? No. Click that. No. If I click this, I get something. For anybody that's just listening on their phone while they're driving home, Polygon SDK is a main feature of Polygon architecture. See how this works, everybody? I remember somebody asked a great question a long time ago. How do you read this? Remember this? Sylvie. It was Sylvie. Yeah. So check this out. She asked, "How do I read this?" Everybody, if you can see, yes, explaining plasma, Web3 Polygon architecture. Plasma. See that? You see how you read that? Web3 Polygon architecture plasma security. The plasma, actually, we'll get to it in I believe, down here in our chains. I hope. Is it bridge? There it is. Yes, we will learn about plasma again in our security. It's apparently older compared to the POS bridge, which is the bridge to mainnet. But we'll see that in a moment. Okay, was that good? Do I see another question? This is so awesome. Goat sound. Oh, Hank, I'm so glad you're here, man. That's. I would love to hear that again. Please tell me if you can't hear me. Please tell me if you can't hear me. So anyways. Yay! Let's continue. Polygon SDK is a major component. Yes! Of the Polygon architecture. Polygon SDK is a major component of Polygon architecture. Why? Because of dApps. And this is important, high-level information, consensus mechanism, and what we're going to learn about in a minute, the Ethereum bridge. Remember when we were looking down here? Okay. So the Ethereum bridge is in the Polygon SDK, the consensus mechanism. Yes, Dan Juma! I don't even know what that is. Oh, wait. Oh, is it wrong? Oh. That is wonderful. That reminds me of living in Colorado. That's what I see out my. I actually did wake up once and saw a cow. And, so it happens. It's goats and chickens for Talon Dragon, and it's buffalo and finches for Space Falcon. Just a bit. You guys, I love you guys. You guys are so funny. You make me laugh. Thank you. Thank you, Hank, for being here. I hope you're okay. Just so everybody knows, like, Hank fell down the stairs the other day, and I was so worried about him. Yes, tell us. I hope you're okay. Did you heal? All right. So, Buffalo break. We're back. Okay. Just tell comments, Hank. I'll try to focus on. Yikes asked about Polygon. I was hoping Yikes would be here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, good. I hope you're okay, my man. Oh, I hope you'll be better again. You'll be better again. All right, cool. Polygon ID is actually huge, everybody. It's a big deal. I don't know. This is a great spot for people to tell me what they think about Polygon ID. I have a ton of links I can give you. It's really cool. It has these attributes. Verification of identity, credentials, and entity. Let's talk about that really quick. So Polygon ID is really good at verification. It's relatively newer. And it's that was that girl Ocean 404, and I would like to give you that her. She did a great presentation. I have it queued up, but I don't want to go too crazy here. I don't want to lose Hank. Yes, back to Polygon now. Don't want to lose Dan Juma. Such a cool name, by the way, Danjuma. How do I wish? Hey, do you want to just shout out? How do you say your name correctly? Danjuma, or how do you say it? Anyways,
Now you're getting it quite right, Danjuma.
yes.
Danjuma. You can say Dan. I'm fine with Dan. Like it works.
Danjuma.
Yeah,
I
Dan
like it.
works
I
in
like it
Danjuma.
better.
Yeah.
Danjuma.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Cool, man. It's
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
buffalo.
thanks, man.
Can I say it like that?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, do you guys know Vittorio's name is actually like that? It's Vittorio. That's what he said. And I was like, I love that. I love that about this
Oh,
community.
I
Yes.
mean, it's diverse.
Diverse. Yes.
Yeah, pretty
All right.
diverse. Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, that's actually a good segue because identity, that's what we're talking about. And our backgrounds and our skills and our affiliations and our achievements and our middle names and everybody says like Space Falcon, why do you tell me your name is Space Falcon? And I was like, well, that's what my mom calls me, you know? So that's that's why, right? Or you could just, pseudonym, you make it whatever. And we talked about this before in soulbound tokens. This idea of different identity. It's kind of cool. So that comes back in Polygon ID. Everybody knows about Lens, right? I think Lens might be something similar to Polygon ID. Everybody knows about .eth. I saw somebody who had that really cool ETH handle. Who has that really cool ETH handle? He left. Oh, it left. There was somebody who had a really cool ETH handle. I can't remember his name. So, Polygon ID is a really great technology. I will show you lots of screenshots if you want to see. Yes. Okay. Principles. This is on their page that I can show you. And this is from the presentation that Ocean 404 did. And this is from their main page. These are the key concepts of Polygon ID, which is similar to Lens in a way. They want you to be able to have cross chain identity. And this down here, federated identity, that just basically is like cross platform, cross layer identity. And hey, there's this, we talked about this before a little bit, triangle of trust. That's where this came from. But it's actually existed before. It's a pattern. I think it's in the patterns. And think about it. You just have a three-way issuance roles of personas, and hey, this is design. So we have to really look at the personas of the issuer, the holder, the validator. There are more, by the way. There's many, many more. There's the triangle of trust is the simple version, right? So this is cool. Polygon ID is a really neat thing. I really like it. This SSI is wow interesting. Self-sovereign identity. Probably I did not spell that right. So sovereign, it's sovereign. I don't know how to spell that word, so I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But yeah, self-sovereign identity, big deal. I wonder if we will see a lot of those in the future. Yes, Talon Dragon, help me. Yes. Okay, cool. Absolutely. Each one, I could go a couple different ways. Yes. Right. Yeah. Self-sovereign, cross chain identity, triangle of trust. How we interact fairly and safely, and then these are cool because the verification is actually a very big deal. We'll talk about more about verification is huge. That role, that act, that behavior. And then design principles. These are not mine. I can show you. Let me go ahead and let's go this real quick. This is good. I prepared more stuff if I can find it. Not just Chat GPT, but oh my goodness, Chat GPT is super fun. Let me find this other. Is it here? No. Is it there? These are great. These are not the anyways, I can send all these links if anybody cares. Where is it? Is it this one? Is it that one? Oh yes, yes. I threw in a button at the last minute, and so this is it. Okay, if anybody still sees my screen, this is super cool. Here's Polygon ID. Also, if you can still see my screen, this is me setting up my Polygon ID. And oh my goodness, I wanted to talk to Yikes about it, but he's not here. Missed you, Yikes. But yeah, here's Sovereign. That's the correct way to spell it. Did I get it right? Sovereign. That's how I will remember it. This is cool. Yeah. What does everybody think of this? Is anybody there? Anybody want to talk about this? Cool. All right. I love this. This is so cool. I love this a lot. I think it's really neat. Does this say cross? Nope, it doesn't say cross chain. But it's like cross platform for sure. It's not everywhere, but yeah. My mom will never call me Space Falcon, for example, to be honest. All right. Let's get back to the map. Any questions? Am I still on? Hello. Okay, cool. Hank's typing. Yes, link please. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, let me do that right now. I guess apparently my speaker's broke. I was playing very loud music last night. That might be it. Oh, okay. Oh, Space Tello Dragon. Me love you. You're so 5 years old. Hey, we have some chocolates. You want some? All right. So for Polygon, it's a really great innovation to make Ethereum cheaper and faster, and that's the trilemma dilemma. Cheaper and faster and secure. Okay, cool. Okay, back on track. Polygon ID, link inbound. I'll let you DYIR. Is that right? Do your own YR. Here it is. This is the one. This is actually, look at that. That's a cool. Oh, let's talk about that real quick. Do you guys know about Polygon domains? Someone probably would mention that. Boom, got it. Link inbound. That's cool for Polygon ID. Somebody send that. I'll send that to link to Yikes. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we're getting things done. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, cool. I love. So I think Polygon's working, everybody. It really does. It's I mint on Polygon all the time, and I tried turning up the volume really loud, but yeah. Anyways, maybe. Okay. I can hear Danjuma. That's all I need to hear. Thank you. All right, good. Zero knowledge. Oh, this is good. Here's some major information, especially beginner. Hey, Talon Dragon, great segue. We're back to the 5-year-old version about zero knowledge. Isn't that ironic? Oh, why is Polygon better? Yes. Okay. Actually, this is why. Oh, amazing. Yes, yes. This is so fun. And it's like playing charades. Let's just pretend we're playing charades. And you know, the funny part is probably everybody can hear you but me. So go ahead and have fun. I hope you're being nice. Oh, no, this did happen before, like last year. But, anyways. Okay, it's fine. You guys can laugh at me. Zero knowledge is the answer. And we all know that intuitively, don't we? We know that intuitively. Zero knowledge. What does it mean? It is a technical innovation that says this. Ready? I don't need to know everything about you. I just need to know this one thing. So this is really cool. Partial closure. So zero knowledge proof says, okay, I don't need to know the whole calculation that you just went through to determine taxes. I'll just want to see the proof, right? So that's what zero knowledge proof is. That's what zero knowledge means, is limited identity. And that's how it links into what we're talking about, is through identity. Because remember we were talking about, Polygon ID being, okay, this is who I am, kind of a crazy guy. And zero knowledge. It's much easier if I could hear if you're laughing or not. Okay, but if you're not laughing, okay, no more jokes. It was zero knowledge is the way Polygon is faster and cheaper, but it's not more secure. Yes, crazy guy. Yes, it's faster and cheaper because it's not ready. It's not executing on blockchain layer one. It's executing off chain layer two, and that layer two is designed differently with a different trilemma so that it's faster and cheaper. But you have to make a lot of trade offs for that. And this is the cool part. Thank you. Right. No, layer two is off chain. And then, great question, it actually verifies back to the mainnet. Let's pop this open right here. All these chains, these are confusing. Yes, they are. I did not know this until late last night. Oh, I promised I wouldn't do that, but I did that. This is what I do, okay? I asked Chat GPT, guys. Let me just segue real quick. This is the cool part. Let's see some fire icons, please. Let me know you're there. Okay, please go to ChatGPT, get yourself an account, and ask it these questions, Talon Dragon, because I'm just telling you what artificial intelligence told me. No, not totally true. Only half some of the time. But check this out. This one was great. When I asked about the chains, so I asked this, which we'll talk about, by the way, because ZKEVM, I will help you with this. Very hard to read, but let me help you with ZKEVM. It's really cool. I think it's about what's the keyword? What's the keyword? Privacy or security. Remember? Yeah. Remember we were talking about how we didn't have security. They bring it back with Plasma and ZKEVM, but we don't need to talk about that right now. Talon Dragon. We'll talk about that later. Right now, we can talk about all the chains and the bridges. These two things. Isn't that nice? And then also, I before we go into that, let's talk about L1, L2, L3, and then we'll talk about all three of those. Is that okay? Claps, claps, claps. Here's where I asked ChatGPT what bridges are. ChatGPT, what are bridges? Guess what? It did not tell me what I thought. It was artificial. It was artificial. Oh, cool. But yes, if you type the question correctly, piece of steak. Oh my gosh, Siri is never gonna find that funny, but I do. Anyways, GPT, so fun. Type in a great question, and then this is difficult to read, but here is why this whole thing is confusing. And we're going to not talk about all of them, but this is going to answer your question, PD, about how it works and these chains and bridges. All right, so let's talk about that right now. It came from ChatGPT. This is the method, okay? And then it goes here, and these are the same. So let's talk about these chains and bridges and layers. We'll get rid of zero knowledge because we don't need to know about that. Zero knowledge is like if like yesterday when I went and got a beer at the bar and some what are they called, Shirley Temples, I guess. So they just need to see my ID, right? And so this zero knowledge proof is kind of like showing your ID and only showing your birthday. Okay, so that's what ZK is. That's what this ZK roll up is. We'll get to that in a second. That's a chain. And ZK EVM is also like a chain. So we're going to now move from zero knowledge concept of this isolated proof. Tell me your birthday. I'm old. And then that's all they need to see. Okay, I'm over 21. They don't need to see that I'm 45. Okay, so then we're moving to layers. Let's just say layer one is Ethereum, layer two is Polygon, layer three is data going between Polygon and Optimism and other cross chains. So we're not going to talk about L3 today. We're not going to talk about cross chain. We're not going to talk about interoperability. But Yikes mentioned that, so I had to put it in here for him. L2 we're talking about right now, and this is what makes these three things is what makes Polygon faster and cheaper than Ethereum because Ethereum has to be secure. Does that make sense if everybody can see that? Just hit the stars if you can see that, okay. Yes, good, got it, cool. I see the chats. This is fun. I'm getting better too, slowly. Slowly. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this is what makes Ethereum more expensive than Polygon by far is that Ethereum has to be super secure, but Polygon can off-chain that execution and computation. This layers of execution. Oh, here's the other one we were talking about before, validation. So it's correct to say that we can choose how to do this in many different ways, okay? There's many different kind of design patterns for how to do a transaction, execution, and validation. And these are good examples of this, okay, right there. ZK rollups are one style of rolling things up off chain and executing and validating the transactions. Sometimes they're faster, sometimes they're slower, sometimes they're more expensive, sometimes they're less expensive. Sometimes they're, and then what's the other one? The trilemma is they're decentralized nature. Okay. So optimistic rollups is different. Oh, this is really cool. I want to click that. I finally let's go look at what optimistic rollups are right here on under chains. They assume it's valid, and then let's look at ZK rollups. They oh yeah, that helps me remember. I didn't I knew this, but I forgot. So the ZK rollups preserve privacy, similar to what we saw with ZK EVM right here, which we'll talk about next. Yeah, what's a roll up and EVM? This is so fun. Yes, yes, great. PD, your questions are always perfect. Um, a roll up is a way to organize these transactions, kind of like I think of it as blocks. But I will be honest with you, I think of a fruit roll up every single time because I have had young kids. You know the one, they come in berry and grape. Yeah. So I think of fruit roll up every time. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. ZK roll up is a fruit roll up in Space Falcon's brain, and I prefer it that way. And I kind of think of it as like the blocks, but instead of having it being big and blocky and secure like Ethereum, I think of it as being like, ah, oh, we'll eat that later. Don't leave it in the sun, kids, right? Yeah, we learned that the hard way. So, but yeah, so that's what we do with the rollups is we defer validation. Yes, that is so cool. Whatever that is, that was super cool. I like that. Wow. Nice. Where'd you find that GIF? That was great. Hey, is Charlie still there? Thank you for being here. Hey, Danjuma. Yeah, okay. Rice Roni, thanks for being here. So checking the time. We're still doing good. We got 15 minutes left. I'll definitely turn it over to open forum again, and I'll probably jump back in so I can hear everybody. Sorry about technical difficulties today. We're gonna finish real quick with Talon Dragon's question: roll ups and EVM. Because EVM is exciting and it will help us finish today. Before we move to EDM, let's just talk about how L2 chains and bridges all work together, shall we? Like how they coexist. So we have the layer one, layer two, which is Polygon, and then on that layer two, there are many different chains. That's why it's confusing, okay? So when we're talking about optimistic rollups or ZK rollups, they're one of the chains, and that was told to me by, thank you, Chat GPT, okay? What are, oh, bridges, come on, chains, there we go. This is how you get that information. I would encourage you to do it easy. No, okay. So if we could see both of them, you would see that indeed. Let's talk about what these are, and you'll never forget. This is going to be great. Okay. So I'm gonna reduce that. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Ethnaynet is the L1. All right, we know that. Polygon POS stands for piece of stake. We know that. I mean, proof of stake. Right? Roll up. So this is the chain that is L2. Is the POS, the proof of stake chain. Right here, look at that. See that? I'm not making this up. I'm just copying words. All right, and then you can do it too. All right, with your Saturday night like Space Falcon. Here we go. Polygon SDK we talked about before. That is also a chain. Okay, so that's the thing. Remember we were talking about that up here, right? These are chains that run on parallel, in parallel to ETH on the L2. Isn't that cool? Does that make sense? All of that's what Polygon is a whole bunch of chains that run in parallel. These are all different types of chains that run in Polygon. And that's what Polygon is. And why do we have all of these different chains? Because they're faster and cheaper than the big old blocky Ethereum. The stodgy, secure, precise Ethereum. The ZK rollups are they're more private. That's another thing. So what we're actually doing is Yikes said this well. That's the trilemma. What we're going to talk about that is, do you get speed and scalability, which means many people, and do you get security and do you get decentralization? You get all of these things in the trilemma. And stuff like that. Okay, so let's talk about ZK EVM. Checking the time, still doing great on time. Any questions before I go in there? Cool. What is Polygon POS? If there's a ZK, so Polygon separates the level of security into various chains depending on use cases. Yes, yeah, that's correct. So let's break that down a little bit. What is the Polygon? Yeah, I heard something great. Anyways, I probably have no. Hey, I see everybody's on mute. Okay, so I'm not crazy. That's good. Learning how to do this every minute by minute. But yeah, POS is proof of stake. And it basically means that you have your money. Yeah, I can never think of that any other way. So that means you have your dinner. That's what it means. Like, so you are invested. You are going to pay the restaurant. That's what proof of stake means. That means you're going to pay the restaurant. You are paying for dinner. That's what proof of stake means. All right. Yes. Totally. Absolutely. You are on the ticket. Yes, you will get a receipt. ZK, yes, and so ZK. This is fun, by the way. I love this. Does this seem like a charades to everybody else? It seems like charades to me, but let's keep going because this is great. Ta-da! Let's get a ta-da. So ZK, zero knowledge, means limited information. So it means like, here's the, yes, ZK can be your ID, absolutely. If only, like, for instance, all I needed to know was your ID, like Talon Dragon, and then start telling jokes, then yes, zero knowledge is like, I don't need to know anything. Talon Dragon can't hear me, so we're good to go, right? That's zero knowledge. So yeah, ID could definitely be that. Um, Proof of stake is, yes, you are have skin in the game. You have tokens invested. You have money in the reserves, is I think the deep DeFi of it, but I don't know about that. But yeah, so great questions, so good. Cool. Looking at the time, still doing great on time. I'll definitely want to turn it over to you guys. Let's talk about ZK EVM real quick. So yeah, we have these chains that run on the layers L2, and there can be, just like Talon Dragon said, many type of use cases. That's what these are, if you can see my screen. If we want it to have super high security, we want it and verifiable, highly verifiable in ETH. We can also do some different things to delay processing, to roll them all up, to assume they're all valid. That's stuff like that. Or to do the ZK right here. Here's Talon Dragon. There's the ZK part. If you only want to see one number, and you don't need to see my whole history to know that I'm funny. You just need to get one. Yes, oh, that's such a good. Those are different. Yes, and I'm not comparing to optimism today. I'm sorry, so you got me. But that's what I would do. Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Oh, so fun. So fun working with you, TJ. Optimism we can do next. Optimism is also a layer two. So when we talk, this is how we could do it. So optimism is like a whole nother polygon, L2, okay? So we could next time, if you want to force me, get all authoritarian and say, Space Falcon, do my bidding, you will review optimism. I'll do it. All right. Good. Yes, thank you, friends. Thank you. Whatever you want. So let's talk ZK. Let's talk ZK EVM. Oh, this is the next gen. Yes. Yeah. Love you guys. Oh, you're so much better when I can hear you. Anyways, but yeah, Charlie, welcome, Charlie. Please come back next Thursday. Oh, EVM. Yes, let's talk. Here, this is it. This is it. Here's the Space Falcon simple version right there. It stands. This is huge. Okay, so here's what that means: zero knowledge Ethereum virtual machine. Boom! Let's get some explosions. Drum roll, drum roll. I should have had you do drum roll. Sorry. What is that? Okay, it's a huge word, but it's actually kind of really cool. It's just a new chain. Check this out. Here you go. Tune back in, Talon Dragon. Yeah. I'm sorry. I should have had you mute me for a second. So we'll do drum roll, and I'll be like, next time we'll be like, Talon Dragon, mute me, and then I'll tell you when you can unmute me, and then we'll go back to Talon Dragon mode. So this is cool. This is why ZK EVM is big hotness right now. Yeah, hotness, Hank. You're gonna hear it all over the place because it's the newest chain. It's the newest L2. So the thing that it does is it's a new pattern. It's really cool. Yes. Yeah, here it is right here. It does that same thing as before, no disclosure. Same thing as before, faster, cheaper. Same thing as before, privacy preserving. See how everything's coming together? Isn't that cool? And it does, and here I'll give you the conclusion. It it does everything we just talked about in one. That's what ZK EVM is. It's so cool. Now watch this right here. The innovation. Let me click on that. Yes, this is it, Hank. This is it, man. So ZK gives us new use cases for dApps. And it does that because, you ready for this? It does a zero knowledge proof verification on the validation of the transaction. Okay, wait, oh no, mute me. All right, Talon Dragon, unmute, Talon Dragon. All right. Okay, all right, Talon Dragon's version. This is so cool. Ready? We're going to make an analogy. We're still doing great on time. DKEVM is a really cool concept, like a cash register at a fast food restaurant. And it will do all those calculations. And it's kind of, it reminds me of, like, it does all of these things for us, all of these things. It processes our transaction just like a cashier at a fast food drive up window. Is this good? And then it gives us a receipt, and then we don't have to tell us, we don't always have to tell them our birthday unless you're like me and Hank, right, Hank? Right, Hank? Maybe in Europe, I don't know. You have to tell me. So sometimes they need to know if you're 21, but otherwise they just need your money, right? Okay, so that's this part right here is the zero knowledge. Just give me your money, receipts, and I'll give you your receipt. And that's that confusing part. That's the innovation here, is that it does that off chain right here. And why is that cool? Is because that it's cheaper and faster. But now we always have that problem. If it's going to be cheaper and faster, that also means it's not as secure. So things like returns, like if you want, if your order's wrong, oh, this is wonderful. You ready for this, Talon Dragon? If the problem with ZKEVM is that if you have a problem with your order, you have to go, yes, you have to go park the car and go in the store, and it's a huge problem. Okay, that's 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 the trilemma dilemma. Okay, it's like, which do you want? Do you want fast or do you want slow and secure? Do you want fast and cheap? Do you want slow and secure and expensive, or do you want fast and cheap and you gotta go in the fast food store? Yeah, right. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Isn't this cool, guys? So happy to share this with you. And this is, we did it. We stuck the landing. We're right there at the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hang up and then rejoin and stop sharing screen and see if I can hear you guys again, and then we'll say goodbye. Okay? Good plan. Let me see if this fixes it. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay, I see you're all on mute, so I'm not crazy. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, so how was it, TD? So sorry. Tell Craig Barrett it wasn't my fault. It's because I think Colorado's incompatible with real true paradise. Maybe that's why. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice again. I can hear you loud and clear. What was that? Yeah, it was like Pictionary, and it felt like being on a game show. How did I do? Thank you for everybody telling us if it's mildly amusing and informative. Thank you, Hank. Absolutely. Thank you, so Charlie, for your comments, and Anjuma and Riceroni. I'd sure love to hear from you someday. And yeah, let's keep doing this in the future, TD. And however you want us to roll, that's cool. And just trying to bring some information. And I want to thank you guys. I learned so much about roll ups and chains. And oh, by the way, bridges is what we build between chains. Okay. So, yeah, whenever we want to get from one chain to another. Hey, Charlie! How do you say your name? Is it Charlie? That's such a cool name. Cool as your avatar. Charlie! All right! Excellent. Okay. And that's cool. You can be whoever you want here. Like if I could be Space Falcon and Talon Dragon could be Talon Dragon
I'm
and
a dragon,
Hank
yeah.
could be Hank.
Hank is, was it a designer? No, what is it? A diva.
Yes. Oh, he is
Pirate
such
diva.
a diva pirate.
Wait, so Space, does
What?
Polygon solve the trilemma?
Oh.
You
Oh,
can't
thank
leave me
you.
hanging like that, man.
You're so good at that. Let's do a drum. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Um, it is a good question. We don't totally know the answer. Our current thing is check this out. Um, we are going to run all of these chains for the next year, and if all of our transactions on Polygon are just happen quickly and cheaply and without major issue, then the answer is yes. And but if we have major security issues, we have major system failures, we have major data um, corruption, then yeah, the answer is no. So yeah, the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? And I meant to do drum, and then I did. Oh my goodness, I forgot to hit it.
Wait, hold
Ta-da!
on.
Okay, good.
So,
Yeah, so
wait, hold on. I have
delayed
questions.
suspense, and
Wait,
this is
Space.
the
Question. So,
let's go.
because we still need to use ETH. I mean,
Yes,
they have Matic for Polygon,
right.
and
Yes,
Matic is so is Matic an L1 or L2? Because you don't need ETH if you're using Matic for gas. So how does that work?
I think you nailed it. Yes, so my knowledge of Matic is that it was originally separate and its own token, but then, you ready for this? It became EVM compatible. And ready for this? Oh, Hank is typing furiously. So is Charlie. All right, Charlie, good to see that. Thank you. Love that feedback. So, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, hey Hank, I see it. Okay, so I'll finish the question, and definitely that is so valid.
You
The
know how to like build
one for
suspense. What is
yeah, so
the answer?
suspense. Did I do it? EVM compatible. So when anything that's EVM compatible, we can bridge that transaction data across and be able to make it compatible. So what happened with Matic is that it was bridged from the Matic network to the Polygon network. And I watched this earlier today. Actually, I it was we're gonna have to credit Hashlips, who's wonderful. I have the video. I'll dump a whole ton of videos if you all want me to. Okay, ton. Hashlips is great. And what happens is we burn the Matic token and we create a EVM token, and that's how. Oh, I
Oh.
lost somebody. That's how we make. That's how we get Polygon. That's called like a bridge. Bridge the chain. Bridge
So
the chain, man.
Polygon EVM is
Yes.
replacing Matic?
Hmm. Close is like I would say is built on Matic is evolved from Matic is related to Matic is an extension of Matic
Because
or
if
is
it's
a
being burnt, does that mean that Matic will eventually cease to exist?
I think that it's a chain that is valid and usable and that we can bridge to and from it. Isn't that
So
cool?
it's like
And
being
that's
used as more like a stable coin?
and this is well, no, but maybe. Where's Glenn? Where's Glenn? Hank is typing furiously. So yeah.
Right? I only think
Just
I only know Matic as Polygon too, so I'm like, well, hold on, what is this? What is this magic
this is
going
what
on?
Yikes. This is what Yikes said last time, and Yikes is very knowledgeable. Beginning, but still very knowledgeable. is that the trilemma isn't like locked in place. This is the coolest part. If you needed to go faster, you just switch to a faster chain. If you needed to be more secure, you just switch to a more secure chain and pay more. Or if you just want to show your ID at the door and then be let in and be VIP, right? Then you do the zero knowledge roll up or something like that. DKEVM, I don't know, but it's a chain, and Matic is a chain. I believe it's the original POS chain. Okay, I think I don't know. I don't want to go too deep, but it might even be a fork. But I don't want to go too deep. We could ask Chat GPT, and we should. Do you want me to? I will.
Yes,
I
let's
will
do
do
it.
that.
Let's ask
Oh my
ChatGPT.
goodness, I have time.
I have time. A little
Cool.
bit. Not a whole lot of time.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay, not a whole lot of time. We'll do the short version. I'll do the hey.
We're already like
Hey.
what, 10 minutes over?
No, I can't tell. All right,
You
hold
can't
on,
tell.
let me share.
So we're okay. We can't tell.
I need to screen. Right.
We're already an hour late because everyone has daylight savings except me. So.
Oh, and okay, thank you, because I was sitting here going, I got to drink lots of coffee, Charlie, so that's why.
So sorry.
That's why. So, this is why I'm unusual. It's only because I drink so much coffee. That's the only reason. Okay, cool. If you can see my screen, we're gonna go do something fun. Let's do Chat GPT bonus hour. Because you're asking a great question, Talon Dragon. And can you still see my screen? Can you see Chat GPT?
You're good.
Yes? Cool. And let me fill this. Okay, you can see my whole screen, and I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you. That was Sean Connery. Oh, where is that where I ask my questions? A new chat. No, I don't want a new chat. I want the same chat. Okay. Please stand by. That was Sean Connery for a second.
I would love it
All right,
if
so
AU
I guess we get it.
went into getting ChatGPT 4 just for us to like mess with.
It was, well, yeah, we have to reconnect to the artificial intelligent brain. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now it's back. Siri, how do I cook pizza?
No,
All right,
not
what
that
was your question?
Ask it if
How
it solves
to-
the trilemma.
The trilemma dilemma. How
Yeah.
do you spell trilemma?
I'm sure it will autocorrect you.
I love that. Oh, you asked a good. Okay, check this out. This is so good. This is so good, TD. This is why I love working with you. Okay, if we can get the question right, it will give us the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's kind of tricky to get the question right. So I always start my questions with what. I don't know. And then right. Okay. So, anyways, okay. So and like, because if we just say Polygon, it doesn't know what Polygon is, right? You see what I'm saying? Like
Polygon
steak.
blockchain.
So you gotta phrase it just right, like with Google. Like that's what I did up here with Google. L3. What's L3? What's L3? What's L1? But yeah. Okay. Ready? Check this out. What is the difference between Matic and Polygon? Oh, I don't know. Is that Yikes would tell me that's wrong. I'm just gonna hit enter. Oh, and I forgot to say cryptocurrency. Ah. Okay, but this is good. Okay, the original.
I
Can you
guess
guys
it
see
figured
this?
out you're talking about blockchain.
This is my answer. Hey, there's some roll-ups. Hey, we love roll-ups. We love roll-ups. They're like candy. Box of chocolates. Yeah, totally box of chocolates. Let's think of optimistic roll-ups as a box of chocolates. It's gonna be good unless it's not. Okay, check this out. There you go. Remember I said nearly a fork?
Yeah, I'm looking at the first paragraph. It's saying that Matic is the layer 1 scaling solution. Yes. Meanwhile, Polygon is the name of the entire layer 2 ecosystem.
Yay! Oh, Talon Dragon, thank you for teaching me that.
I speed read.
You're very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is how to do it, right? This is how we do this. So the method, that's the method for anybody that wants to do this. It's basically, it's wonderful. You type the question in just right. You take a bunch of notes. Let's take a look at that. Where are they? These. Right. And then I kind of organize them in a worksheet and then put them into this visualization, which I don't know. I hope it helps you guys. It sure is pretty though, isn't it? Sure is nice. But you can do these type of things too. Presentations on your own, and that's what we could talk about next time. Talon Dragon is how to do this right here. Look at that. Slides.
Yay!
Basically,
Oh yeah.
basically all we have to do is screenshot, paste. This is the template, isn't it pretty? I did not do that.
Nice.
And then screenshot, paste, and then you have different types of presentation. So that's kind of cool. And that one thing, if you have a minute more on that topic, is like, what? Thank you, Talon Dragon, because the secret to doing good presentations is just repetition of, ironing out the kinks and the bugs and the microphones and the speakers and the screen sharing and the.
I think you just need a better computer. No, I'm just joking.
True. No, that is true. I actually have a nice gaming computer. I have a pretty good computer. Yeah.
Does yours glow like mine?
It does. Yours.
Oh!
Yes. What color's yours?
Well,
Mine's
mine's
cool.
white, but I
Oh,
have like a whole
neat.
bunch of lights.
I
I decked out my
share
entire
that.
desk.
Hey, Kumi is here.
Yeah,
You're awake, Kumi.
he's
You
awake.
wanna say hi?
He is, and he's wondering what we're talking about. We're talking about
Oh,
Polygon.
I'm so glad to see you back. I thought that when you were sleeping that was because I was boring. But then I read that it's like 3 in the morning for you. And then I realized that all this crying is okay.
No need to cry.
thank, thank you for
We
don't
are
cry.
recording, so you can watch whenever you want.
Yes, that's why we're recording this. It's good to see you. Do you want to hit the microphone and say hi? Charlie and Danjuma.
Yeah, we're
Danjuma,
wrapping up.
time is
So
it
if you
where
guys
you're
want to
at?
say hello and thank you or have any last minute questions.
Yes. Anybody? Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'd love to hear from you. But yes,
Thank you,
thank
Loot.
you, Loot.
Thank you,
Oh, hope to see you
Loot.
again, Charlie. Please come back. Love that. Good vibes. Good vibes. Cool. And love the good vibes from the pink Darth Vader.
It's such a fun
And from the
picture.
Hank and from the Danjuma. Yes. Please don't cry. Just don't cry and die too much.
What is this bard that Hank? Not to like deviate, but like, oh, it's an AI thing.
What?
It helps you write your novel.
Bard.
Well, that's fun. Thanks, Hank.
Yes, thank you, Hank. Bard is Google AI. So we're gonna have a lot of this. Yeah. Sign up, please. I can't. I will send you links. I'll send notes. Okay. Everybody, go to the Web3 Ecosystem Design Guild Forum channel for the notes. Hey, please, hey, Talon Dragon, can everybody get to Web3 Ecosystem Design Guild Forum channel?
They should.
Oh,
If you have the Designers Guild
check mark. Cool.
apprentice role, you should be able to join
Yes.
and view the forums that we have all of our resources in. So if you aren't part of the Designers Guild, go ahead and go to the join. I'm gonna write it in the chat real quick.
Hey,
Join
Kumi was happy.
a
Get
guild.
Kumi's
Go ahead and join a guild and then find Designers Guild and then just join. And then you will have all of the rest of the things opened up to you, and then you can look at all of our lovely resources and all that jazz.
Cool. So everybody's there, right? Is everybody check marked in?
Let's see. Is everybody
Alright.
purple? No,
Did you see Gekumi
Charlie.
was making faces? Gekumi is
Charlie does
hilarious.
have. Charlie does have. Okay, good. I got worried for Charlie for a second.
Yo, wait. What do I
Um,
have?
You got the designer's role, so you're okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my first time joining, so
Yay! It's okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super excited to have
thank
you.
you. That's why I was
Yes.
a lot of quiet, but
You love the vibes. Yay! We love your
Yeah.
vibe.
yeah, I love your energy though.
Yay! I know it's like 2 o'clock in the morning energy for Gekyume, but it's okay. All good.
Yes,
Just
it's
pop in
What
those
time is it for
headphones.
you?
For me, it's like 10
What, 10
o'clock.
o'clock?
Oh,
Oh,
Charlie,
yeah.
what time is it for you?
Yes, same at 8, 9 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah, at night.
Ah, okay,
Ooh.
not too bad then. Not too bad. Nice.
Always. My son says that. My daughter says
Nice.
that.
No.
Always. I had a teenager shush me in my own house. Talon Dragon.
Well, I mean that's normal,
I'm
isn't it?
sorry. I was like, I live here again. Okay, so I don't mean to. I don't mean to. Like, what were we talking about? Gekumi cracks me up. It took me a minute to get. Yes. Oh,
I wasn't
thank you,
ready.
Dee Dee. Yes.
I wasn't ready for that.
That was great. Look at that. So much talent.
Talented.
What else were we talking about? Yeah. Anyways,
We were talking about Polygon,
we
but
were.
yes,
We were.
and then
And
it ended up in
yes,
AI again.
strong word.
Man, AI is just. We need to make an AI topic one day. We just got to talk about AI. It is like it is
Oh.
not. It's funny because AI is not technically blockchain like at all. But it is turning into part of Web3 in a way because it's
Yes.
popping up at the same time.
Don't ask me. Just ask ChatGPT. Okay. All
You
right.
know?
Just repeating artificial intelligence here. That
It's
really
so
is.
funny how all this technology is coming up at the same time though. So you got blockchain coming up, and then you got AI coming up. And I guess that's part of Web3 is like all this new stuff coming up.
It is. And that's what we're talking about today with all these are tools, all these new tools. Hey, what is that? That
I
is
don't know, but I
cool.
see Adobe and Midjourney. That just scares me right there. I don't want to click
Yeah,
the link
yeah.
now.
So I don't know. I'm not clicking that Gakumi. How do you know?
No, the artist in me is cringing. I will save it for tomorrow.
I want to click that though. Do you see the blue and the red? That's so the contrast. Oh, it's nice. We should do that. Oh, as well, Talon Dragon. We could always do design review, and I wanted you to know that we are prepared to do that at any time. Yes, frog. I have been taking screenshots of Mirror XYZ, and
Oh,
so
nice.
that's something. Royalties did guys. There's something. Can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
There's something major happening on March 31st, and I haven't heard of it anywhere. Yes, Kakobe. And I need to know if you hear about this before March 31st because it's the deadline for something huge. Artist royalties. It's there is an EIP. It is 4910 and it is on final call, last call until next week. 17. Yes.
Wait, what?
So we
Wait, hold on. Hold on. You cannot just
That
drop
is-
that kind of stuff last minute like that. We gotta chat. We have to chat. You know what? I'm not gonna click that reaction because I will lose my
No,
super
not-
super if I do.
Yeah.
I found
I'm not
that out.
clicking.
You can keep
Yes,
your
I
reaction
know.
there.
You can click all my links though. All of my links will always be. Or don't click them. Whatever.
Well, I mean, you can. You will lose your super react if you do.
Don't block me, please. That's so mean.
Wait, okay, wait. Say
So-
that again. EIP for artists, deadline.
Oh, that.
That, yes, that. Isn't that what the
See, I
huge
do a
miss
tangent. That's why I
was?
need Hank.
No,
Um,
never mind
okay,
the
wait. We're talking about
reactions.
something big. We're talking about something big. It's artist royalties right now, happening 7 days. 4910 EIP. Last call. I can show you. Are you guys looking at my screen?
Yes, go ahead.
Kind of cool. You guys see my screen?
Yes.
Are we? Am I still showing? Screen?
You are.
Let's go. Let's go. Watch this. This is also a good trick, okay? In Chrome, you hit this little caret. That's a caret.
Okay.
You know, proof of caret. And then it will go there to. I once had a student that says, Nash, I don't see a caret anywhere. Like, okay.
It's an arrow.
Yeah, yeah, like that. What? And then we got to go to 4910. There it is, right there. Ah, okay, right there. Don't you move, okay? We're going there.
49.
This is the real deal. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, this is so cool, guys. I'm so glad to tell you. Thank you, friends, for listening.
Why is
I
there
feel
a
like I'm the
deadline
old-
though? What is this deadline and
Picture.
why deadline?
Yes. This is big. It was created a year ago, and they have a last call deadline. And I was reading through, and I thought it got rejected, but it's not. It's on standard track approval. And for artists like you and me and other people in this world, this is really cool. Let's talk about this in just a second. But this is the best part right there. So to correctly process royalties, here's what I found in my research is so cool. Talon Dragon and team, to correctly process royalties, we had to extend ERC 721. Why did we have to do that? Because we need on-chain royalty processing. Because guess what? When you don't do it on-chain, they cheat. I don't know that. They just don't pay you.
Oh, I would think so. That's the part that we was complaining about, wasn't it? It's like, wait, you mean it wasn't on chain this entire time?
Thank you.
God.
That needs to be a bumper sticker. Wait. Oh, hey, Teledragon, do we still have t-shirt contest? Because that would have been hilarious to be on the back or a sticker. Wait, you mean it wasn't on chain this entire time? Quote. Oh, that's
Anything that's
so...
not L1 just isn't on chain, and we're just gonna be like, wait a minute. What?
Gosh, this is brilliant, Teledragon.
My token is a lie.
Yeah.
Your art is
Those
a
would
lie.
all be great stickers.
It's been minted on second hand.
Now, who's the note taker? Oh, I am.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put them in the chat. Okay.
I don't want no secondary art. What the
Other
hell?
people, yes. Metallic approves. Goopy's hilarious. Wait, this wasn't on chain. How did you say it?
I don't know. Wait, this wasn't on chain the entire time.
Is there... Wait, we're not on L2?
We're not on L1. I don't care about L2. No, I mean I do care about L2. If we solve the L2 problem, it has to be as secure as L1. I don't care.
What did you say about your token? That was the absolute
My
brilliant. Wait,
token. What did I say?
Token's a lie. Is that
My
what you
token's
said?
a lie.
Can I do this? A lie. Oh my gosh! I hope Gekumi approves. Is Gekumi awake? Yo,
It's gonna hit the snooze button.
Yes, Hank. Yes, that means so much coming from you. You're the king, Hank. King Hank. You're King Hank.
Always hasn't been.
Yes. I agree with
It
that.
has
Whatever
always
that,
not been.
I agree with that. That's what it feels like. That's what I feel like sometimes.
Wait.
No,
check
don't
what?
check for that.
Don't check where
That
what?
crown
The
is
crown
copywritten.
or I'm
The
confused.
crown is copyright. You can't use that crown. It's King Henry's or somebody's.
Fortnite. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm not a Fortniter, sorry. Don't click it.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, click. Okay, I see you. Champions
Ooh,
League.
checkmate.
Ooh. Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Hank, I clicked it.
What did he say?
Inside joke.
Oh no! Oh, what's the inside joke? And I just missed it.
No, yeah.
I missed
Bad.
it. Oh no!
Yeah,
it's
no, yeah,
gone.
you're not unless you if you know, you know. Sorry, gang.
He- Wait.
Hank, that's
Oh,
bad. Bad Hank.
I missed
Nothing nasty,
it.
I promise. No, it's good. All right. Okay, we got to wrap up. So, I love chat I love chatting with you guys. It's so fun. I am sad that we couldn't talk this entire time. Space.
Kumi went back to sleep.
Yeah.
Kumi.
He jumped in at the last minute and then just caught our nonsense is what he did.
Hey, thank you for this safe spot to have a good open forum
Yeah.
and just to learn the Talon Dragon. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for hosting. Yeah.
Yep.
And if
Cool.
you guys have any more questions on the Web3 treasure map,
Yes.
check it out. Look through it. You have questions on it. We have the forum. I'm gonna post it.
Yes.
Web3 treasure map. Post your questions in here so we can make more workshops on it. We can go over it and answer questions on it. You're asking what's happening here. We are ending, sir. you're late, so
This is called a wrap up.
this is called a wrap up. What about dashboard? Is it still not working? Oh yeah. From what I've seen so far, I have not gotten any updates on Alchemy dashboard. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How long has it been down?
Since this morning, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still looking into it. Whole day. Yeah.
One of the thing, yeah, we don't need to talk about it, but security, you have to have a good posture. Can you believe that? That's the actual word.
I would rather it be down than not working. If that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna put that in quotes.
Oh, live and not working
Another-
well.
yeah.
Then it's just buggy. How irritating.
Can we make that a bumper sticker, a T-shirt?
You couldn't
That's
bug properly.
wonderful.
See, you couldn't bug properly. Just
All
shut
the
the thing
wrap
down
up.
till it's fixed, right? That's what I say.
Yeah, that's
Like,
better.
whoops, sorry guys. Just don't come here for a little while.
No service. Kitchen closed.
Kitchen's closed for a bit. Gotta clean up. Okay.
This is fun. Hey, we could do any topics. What are the next topics? Do we know? What's up next?
Whoa, that's a great question. What should we go on into? Optimism.
Okay.
Since you went there, I will go there.
If you twist one. Cool.
Mhm.
Oh, can I do royalties? Oh wait, remember we were gonna do royalties. Remember?
Oh, well, it's your space,
That
man.
was-
You do whatever you
was like-
want.
just remember-
Yes,
remember,
royalties.
I was
Let's
like-
do royalties because that was an alpha from when you went to Denver. So goodness, let's do it. Next one's on royalties.
Cool. Yeah, it's cool. That and the 4910 is the big deal, and we're gonna all see it. Like, is anybody talking about it? I really feel like that's what I was like out on. I went to Town Square. I was like, "Hello, yeah, Kakumi. Hey, you guys want to talk about royalties, Tajuma? Let's talk about royalties.
Next week, be on time, Gekumi. No, I'm just joking.
Hi, Cerrone.
All right,
Anybody-
I gotta dip, guys. I gotta dip. But
Okay.
love the
We'll do
space, love the energy. Be
Good
sure
vibes.
to come next time again. Don't know if we're gonna have this particular workshop next week or not. Sometimes we change it up with something else and stuff. But
Yep.
the next workshop for Web3 Treasure Map will be royalties. Okay, Space?
Right. Exactly
Yes.
that. Yeah. Whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever you like.
All right. So thanks for coming, guys. Be sure to give us your questions and anything else in that link that I provided. All right. Peace, live with three.
Bye, guys.
Bye.